Oh, say does.
Time to start the weekend in stop. Grant nothing. Quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Marcus Smart out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Durant draws a double. Irving for 3. Powell pulls it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Williams. Shoots over Durant. Williams misses. Here's Mobo. Turner covers. It's stolen by Maxey. All alone on the break. And rejected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Maxey against Smart. Outside Maxey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Maxey. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Embiid. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, JP Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous." I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Outside Durant. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Irving. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Maxey. 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Duren. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
And he drops the first. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Powell outside. Pass to Embiid. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. Embiid's got 5 points.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your host squad. Everybody get down.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Irving. Back to Smart. Pass to Duren. Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Turner. Still without a bucket. Here's Embiid, covered by Duren. Turner, a screen on Smart. Clock at 6. And it's Maxey missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Outside Durant. The floater, and Turner with the block. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Powell passes to Turner. Maxey on the wing. Turner, a screen on Smart. Back to Turner. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Embiid's got 7.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. That's the work of an assertive offensive player.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Detroit leading by 4. Now here's Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Smart. Pass to Powell. Now Embiid, covered by Duren. He shoots again, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And the Warriors making a change here. Garland's checked in.
Number 10, Darius Garland.
Turner, a screen on Garland. Maxey passes to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got his second basket on the night.
I just love the ball move.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
It's the dance band. Get ready, everybody. You want to see yourself on the screen? Show your best. Ready, let's go!
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. 5th on the list, Norman Powell.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Durant. And here's Garland. Pass to Mobo. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Turner with it. Williams with the screen. Turner passes to Williams. Now Embiid. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing.
Putting that quickness to good use on defense, Garland stays on top of his man.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Now here's Powell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Over Irving. Powell's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Duren with a screen on Powell. Irving for 3. Williams grabs the board.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Powell. Buries it from 3. And the Pistons lead by 6.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Back to Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Free throw, no good. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Come on. There was very little resistance inside there from the defense. They have to be better.
Durant looking around. Out to Garland. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Sharp, he's checked in for Durant. Detroit leading by 6. Now Poole. Soft touch off the glass. Poole's got his second bucket of the night.
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Murray passes to Garland. Back to Sharp. Jacks up at 3. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Poole against Garland. Poole's shot is off.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Murray with it. Still no points. Hurdle up top. Back to Murray. Over Moody. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Pirtle. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 6-point game. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Henderson outside. Outside Moody. To the paint. Here's Poole. It's tipped. Here's Richardson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Sharp. Hurdle with the ball. Guarded by Poole with a 9-footer. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Messi. Back to Poole. They set a pick from downtown. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Garland. Murray from outside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Murray's got 5.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Pass to Poole. Six to shoot. Left side Moody. Here's Henderson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Pistons lead by 3. Garland, the pass to Sharp. Sharp, a screen on Poole. Garland for 3. The Pistons clear it. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Horford, a screen on Richardson. The baseline J. Henderson misses.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Henderson against Richardson. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Sharp. Richardson against Henderson. From the corner. Messi grabs the board. Detroit leading by 3. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Henderson misses. Richardson, the pass to Murray. And here's Pirtle. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's good for 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Poole. To the inside. Messi's shot is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Detroit on top, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
On the floor for the Warriors, Kyrie Irving out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. Irving, no good. The Pistons lead by 3. Pass to Powell. Back to Maxey. And here's Embiid. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Irving. Outside Durant. From deep. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Pass to Turner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Turner's got 6 points.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just one game. Williams on the wing, guarded by Durant. The putback. Bobo with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. Outside Durant. Outside Irving. Over Powell. And the step back jumper is good. He has 6.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
For 3, Maxey. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Smart looking around. Duren in the high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Horford, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. The free throw drops for Duren. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Durant, the pass to Duren. Maxey against Smart. Here's Irving. True on the 14-footer. Irving's got 8.
Yeah, Irving has a sixth sense for where to find his shot.
There's a screen by Turner. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For Detroit, Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Mobo. Smart with the ball. From outside the arc. Horford pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Pistons. And here is Maxey. He's got 5.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
And I love how efficient he's been at the charity stripe.
For your Pistons, Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Both free throws good from Maxey. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Duren. He's got 5. Smart for 3. And they recover it. Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Durant. Now Maxey. He's got 10. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul.
A three off the inbound.
And able to stay with his man every step of the way. I mean, Kyrie puts his lateral quickness on full display.
All right, let's get an update on Joel Embiid. What's the status, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit provided some information. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. With the final games of the season ahead, this is the worst-case scenario injury for them. Here's hoping they can adjust. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Irving for three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Drops in the three. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Smart. Now Irving. Here's Mobo. Launches it. Rebounded by the Pistons. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Powell for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Outside Irving. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The veteran defensive instincts of Horford. He knew that shot was coming and gets there for the block.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. 5th is Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Moody's checked in. Warriors trail by 7. Garland feeling it out a bit. Picked by Pirtle. Murray from outside. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. And it's Powell with the ball for Detroit. Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Richardson's checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 8. Back to Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Maxey passes to Powell. Clock at 6. Screen by Horford. Puts up a 3. Powell's shot is off.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Murray passes to Pirtle. Garland with the ball. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's the break. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Pirtle with the ball, outside Garland. Shots blocked. Powell against Richardson. Nifty move. Powell's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Murray finds Richardson. Picked by Pirtle. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. Richardson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Powell passes to Maxey. And here's Moody. Over Murray. Moody misses. The three is up. Murray, no good. Detroit leading by 5. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Here's Messi. And Maxey, here we go. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
15 fouls. At the line for Detroit, Maxey.
Take a break. Take a break.
Maxey.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So for the Pistons, Embiid, he's checked in for Horford, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Powell. Good on the second one. 1:41 left in the first half of this game. Sharp, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Richardson. Out to Garland. 5 on the clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter. Up top, Maxey. Guarded by Garland. Here's Henderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision making.
The first free throw is good.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
And so he hits both. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Garland. 6 points for him. And here's Sharp. Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Henderson. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Richardson finds Sharp. Back to Richardson. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Richardson. Takes the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Mesey's got 4 rebounds now. Henderson with it. Now Embiid. A deep 3. And that's not going to go. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Detroit. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Detroit Pistons.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. We've got Miles Turner. Maxey out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Williams. And it's Embiid in at the center. Locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Lobo can't hit. Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Powell. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Durant. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6 points.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Turner. Powell outside. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh! Embiid packs it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Irving with it. He's got 14. Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And they're on the break. Here's Williams. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Smart outside. Outside for Irving. Fires for 3. They grabbed their own miss. Duran, no good.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Now here's Embiid. Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. 9 points in the game. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And Detroit making a change here. Poole's checked in. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Powell against Irving. Over Powell. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 16 points. Detroit leading by 11. Powell outside. Outside, Williams. Embiid, high post. Inside, Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
A moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Knocked away. It's stolen by Poole. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Turner for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Durant finds Duren. Now here's Irving. Now covers. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Up top, Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Shot clock at 6. Turner for 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Duren. Now Smart. They double-team Durant. Here's Mobo. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Outside, Williams. Here's Powell. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Embiid, a screen on Durant. And again, the Pistons missing. Warriors trail by 11. Over Williams. Durant, no good. Poole against Smart. To the paint. Out to Powell. Let's go with a 3. The 3. And again, the Pistons missing. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Great work. Poole allowing the play to develop and capitalizing in style.
Outside Irving. Duren with a screen on Powell. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Powell outside. Turner for 3. sinks the tray.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Smart for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, this is how competitive Smart is. You drain a 3 on him, he's coming for revenge.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get ready to dance. Let everybody watch. You got that on you right now.
And the Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
The Pistons lead by 12. And here's Poole. 7 points in the game. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Giving it up. Jordan Poole, the right decision.
Outside Irving. To the inside. The kick to Durant. Durant draws the double. Fades and shoots. And he comes up with a bucket. Smart has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you see Smart's flexibility there. He can hit those mid-range shots on you.
Irving against Henderson. Poole from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Irving. It's Sharp on the wing. Back to Murray. Outside Durant. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Sharp passes to Murray. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, what an effort from Moody. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
You got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Durant has the open look. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 12 points.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Poole, the pass to Moody. There's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray against Turner. Smart outside. Outside Sharp. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Detroit.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Garland for 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Sharp finds Garland. Sharp with screen on Poole. Garland for 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Keegan Murray.
At the line for Detroit, Williams, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Detroit. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Poole. Smart's checked in for the Warriors. And Williams drops them both. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Poeltl, outside Murray. Picked by Poeltl. Richardson, the pass to Sharp, and here's Poeltl. Embiid covers. Clock at 4. Richardson with it for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Richardson's got 6 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside, Williams. There's a screen by Turner. Williams passes to Turner. Back to Williams. Up top, Turner. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Sharp finds Murray. Poeltl with a screen on Williams. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Turner. Williams against Sharp. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Warriors. Down by 12. Pass to Smart. And here's Murray. Poeltl with a screen on Williams. Here's Murray. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
Poole, he's checked in for Henderson. The Warriors also with a sub. Duran's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Richardson finds Smart. Poeltl up top. Now Murray. Duran, the pass to Richardson. Over Poole. Richardson, no good. The Pistons lead by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. A shot from the mid-range. Duran with the rebound. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Tries a three off the inbound. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 21 points in the game.
Well, nice execution off the inbounds. They caught the defense napping on the perimeter.
Indeed. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Pistons ahead, leading by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. They've got Jalen Duran, Kyrie Irving out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Mobo in at the power forward position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart.
Well, he's a competitive guard who plays with a real edge. Smart helps set the tone for the attitude of this team.
And so Smart nails them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Pistons lead by 5. Pass to Turner. Powell outside. Takes a 3. On target from range.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Irving finds Smart. Now here's Duren. Smart with the ball. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Maxey. Over Smart. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Powell. And now a 10-point Pistons lead. Now Smart. Here's Mobo from the arc. The rebound by Maxey. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Irving. Out on his own on the break. Mobo gets the bucket.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Williams. Outside Maxey. Gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 23 points.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Back to Irving. Fires high post. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Williams. No good from outside.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Durant. Williams defending. Duren with a screen on Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Detroit leading by 9. Maxey with it. Powell finds Embiid. And here's Turner from the arc. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Powell against Durant. Smart outside. Duren, the pass to Smart. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, as a lob partner, Duren's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
Maxey on the wing. Defended by Smart. Maxey surveys. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Pistons, Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
He makes the first.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Both free throws good from Maxey. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to Smart. Wow, the heart of Smart. Unmatched in this league.
Rising to the challenge. Good coverage won't alter Smart's selection.
Powell outside. It's stolen by Irving. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Now, here's Williams. Here's Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Pass to Duren. To the middle. Here's Irving. Tipped. Powell against Irving. Powell passes to Turner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Irving's got 4 rebounds now. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Keeping us all alert. Give me your Pistons dancer.
Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Smart over to help. Maxey passes to Powell. Drills it from deep.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Warriors trail by 7. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Mobo. Here's Smart. Here's the 3. The rebound by Maxey. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
And the Pistons making a change here. Poole's checked in.
Number 13, Jordan Poole. Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise. Here they come, your Pistons dancer. That was your Pistons dancer, Stan Lee.
Detroit leading by 7. Pass to Embiid. Puts it up from 17. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Irving, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Down low. Embiid puts it in. Here's Irving.
Tyrese Maxey with the assist.
Duren with a screen on Maxey. Here's Irving. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Man, I'll tell you what. I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Embiid passes to Poole. And Durant with the block. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Mobo. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. And right on target. That one's good. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half. Maxey against Irving. And here's Smart. The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Outside, Williams. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Here's Irving. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Detroit leading by 7. Here's Maxey. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Maxey's got 29 points.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Back to Durant. Irving against Poole. And they doubled up Irving. Here's Durant. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Detroit has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an injury update on Norm Powell. What do you have, Allie?
The head athletic trainer for the Pistons provided some information. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. While not severe, this is still a serious diagnosis that usually keeps guys off the court for a short period. Back to you.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Golden State. Now here's Turner to the paint. Poole gets it in close.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Warriors trail by 11. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Mobo. Beyond the arc. Another shot. Duren. Detroit with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson passes to Williams. Johnson a screen on Durant. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. Love seeing these type of results.
And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Here's Williams. Outside Maxey. Johnson with it. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Fires it. And it's Maxey missing. Warriors trail by 12. To the inside. Mobo. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Up top, Embiid. Left side, Johnson fires from deep, and Detroit another three.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Irving for three. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 33 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Warriors shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Mobo. There's the triple. Irving, no good. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Turner passes to Williams. Now Johnson from behind the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Pass to Irving. Puts up a deep three. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kispert is out there with Banchero. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Banchero. Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
5 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Anunoby. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Finney Smith. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Second shot opportunity. Zubac's no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Porter inside. Defended by Kispert. Pass to Suggs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. See if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And so here is Indiana after the basket by Los Angeles. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Kispert. And here's Banchero. He's covered by Suggs. Holmgren sets the screen for Banchero. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
For your Indiana States, everyone. Let's get excited.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pacers 4th.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And here is Suggs. Okongwu with it. Here's Porter. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Can't send Porter Jr. to the line. That's a bad recipe for your defense.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Free throw good. Porter. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Tell you what, early in a game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Pass to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren dishes to Banchero.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Now, here's Suggs. Still without a basket. And the shot is good.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Here's Finney Smith. Kispert finds Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Clippers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kispert, the pass to Banchero. Buries it from three-point range. Banchero's got 6.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Back to Suggs. And the rejection by Holmgren. Finney Smith kicks to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jacks up a 3. Here's Zubac. Back to Finney Smith. Pass to Holmgren. Banchero, a screen on Anunoby. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Right now, fans, let's hear you go wild.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Paolo Banchero.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Outside Porter. Back to Suggs. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Banchero against Suggs. Shot from the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Banchero's got 8 points.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Suggs kicks to Okongwu. Got a piece of it. Finney Smith with it. Now guarded by Porter. Pass to Banchero. The tray. Second chance shot. Pacers with the rebound. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good from outside.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, Vucevic, he's checked in for Zubac, and Murray's subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now Nembhard. Pass to Yurtseven. And here is Okoro. Misses the 3. Here's Banchero. 10 points for him. Murray outside. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Chris Paul. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 9 points per game. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And then he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Mo Wagner comes in for Holmgren. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Banchero. Paul hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Murray. 4 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You've got complete trust in Murray in these late clock moments. He knows how to handle his business.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now here's Giddey. Nothing on the board. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now off the inbound, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Kispert kicks to Wagner. 6 to shoot, and Giddey gets it to go.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Nembhard, the pass to Yurtseven. Nembhard with it, defended by Kispert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. 1 on Kispert. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Nembhard. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Pass to Wagner. Stolen by Yurtseven. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Okoro shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Murray. Takes a 3. Yurtseven with the rebound. Indiana trailing here. Paul outside. He gets that one. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
Exceptional focus from the point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Murray with the bounce pass. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Nembhard with it. Now by Kispert. And here is Paul. A 17-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Here's Giddey following the basket by Chris Paul. Giddey with it. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Vucevic. He's defended by Yurtseven. It's tipped. 4 seconds left, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 12, Torrey Craig.
Indiana leading. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. All finds Yurtseven. Now Nembhard. Pass to Paul. And they double up Paul. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Song. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wagner is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Murray. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. Banchero passes to Wagner. Over Yurtseven. And he can't bank that one in. Giddey against Anunoby. Porter looking it over. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Wagner with a screen from Earth. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's Suggs missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
It's blocked.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Knocked away. Here's Yurtseven. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from Wagner. Clippers trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Okongwu's checked in for Yurtseven. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Anunoby outside. Outside Porter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. Banchero against Suggs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, good from Banchero.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pacers leading by 9, down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Here's the 3. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Banchero, a screen on Suggs. And again, no good by the Clippers. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Murray. Back to Banchero. Good, nice job down low. Banchero's got 13.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
For Murray. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Suggs finds Okongwu. Porter with it. From 7, misses off the right iron. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the 3 ball is good.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Pass to Porter. And Vucevic pulls it down. Clippers trail by 4. Now, here's Banchero. He's got 13. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Vucevic against Okongwu. They're outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Giddey. He's guarded by Anunoby. Murray, good.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Suggs finds Okongwu. Now here's Porter. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Porter's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Pacers. Anunoby against Giddey. For 3, Murray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-3 run. And there's a foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Clippers. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Murray. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. This one for 3. Good D by Anunoby. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Here's Vucevic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Even with the defense right on top of him, Vucevic maintains a nice soft touch on these inside shots. And the concentration is not to be overlooked either.
Launches a 3, and it's Anunoby. That time on the assist from Okoro. Anunoby's got 6 points. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
Third in free throw shooting. And they were in the top 10 in terms of three-point shooting. Really a strength of this group all year long.
Not too many people recall their free throw shooting last season, but it really was outstanding. D.A., when they got chances at the line, they made the most of them. That free throw good from Giddey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Sars checked in for Anunoby. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Porter. And Paul subbed in for Suggs. So he gets them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
He lobs it up. It's tipped. And here is Giddey. He's got 8.
And you can't get too physical with Giddey, or else he will draw the whistle.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
No good on the free throw.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Murray. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 3. Paul with the ball. 6 points for him. Going inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Chris Paul, so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At 79% from the line a season ago, pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in, and that one falls for Okongwu. LA's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Now Holmgren. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Here's Giddey. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Okoro kicks to Paul. Okongwu with a screen on Giddey. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Back to Giddey. Takes the 3. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Sinks the triple. Giddey's got 14 points for the game.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. From way outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Ball against Giddey. Picked by Finney-Smith. And Paul over to help. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nembhard the pass to Okoro. Here's Paul. Here's Nembhard. 9 points last game out. To the middle. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunity.
Pass to Paul. Here's Nembhard, defended by Kispert. Here's Sarr. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Pacers making a change here. Yurtsevens checked in. Mo Wagner's checked in for Los Angeles. Torrey Craig comes in for Chet Holmgren. 1:56 left in the first half. Craig finds Kispert. Now Giddey. Wagner as screen on Paul. Giddey the pass to Wagner. Back to Giddey. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Paul. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered closely. Rocket 2. Over Yurtseven. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Okoro with it. Paul outside. Hit the crossover. It's deflected.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Kispert, no good. Indiana's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. To the paint, here's Yurtseven. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Up top, Giddey, defended by Paul. Pass to Craig. Finney-Smith kicks to Craig. Connects from three-point range. Craig's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Clippers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look here at Indiana, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Anunoby out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Porter. Then there's Suggs. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Porter passes to Suggs. Anunoby outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Suggs missing. The Clippers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Banchero kicks to Holmgren. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Finney-Smith, and here is Holmgren. And here is Zubac. That 3 off the mark. Suggs against Banchero. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
That free throw missing.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Good on the second free throw. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Kispert kicks to Banchero. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Banchero's got 17 now.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Pass to Porter. Back to Suggs. Shoots the 3. Porter, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kispert kicks to Banchero. Holmgren with a screen on Suggs. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Okongwu with the screen for Anunoby to the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Now here's Kispert, guarded by Porter. Kispert kicks to Finney-Smith. Banchero outside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Showing why he was drafted first overall, Paolo Banchero has been a hoop-getter tonight.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's time for
Los Angeles making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 27, Jamal Murray.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Porter. Back to Suggs. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Banchero, right side. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Banchero's got the lead back up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Suggs passes to Okongwu. Now Anunoby. He's covered by Banchero. It's deflected and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Vucevic checked in for Los Angeles. Murray outside. Holmgren kicks to Finney-Smith. They get the rebound. Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. Pass to Porter. The kick out to Anunoby. Okongwu a screen. And that one's good. Suggs.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Murray, the pass to Banchero. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Finney-Smith. Cranes the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Here's Anunoby. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Banchero draws the double. Clock is at 3. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Vucevic missing. Pacers trail by 3. Suggs looking around. Outside Porter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good. Porter.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There is a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Okongwu. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mo Wagner's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Porter drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Finney Smith passes to Murray. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Anunoby kicks to Suggs. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in. Suggs has got 10 points.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Outside for Murray. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Finney Smith with it. Pass to Murray. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Now Nembhard. Now here's Suggs. Anunoby outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Murray right side. Shoots over Nembhard. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bounce pass Suggs. Jackson Davis. Good on the triple. Jackson Davis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Down low. To the wing right side. And Vucevic kicks to Banchero. Wagner has screen on Suggs. Banchero passes to Wagner. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Yurtseven's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Sarr comes in for OG Anunoby. Okoro's checked in for Porter. And Paul subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Giddey comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Giddey. Banchero, a screen for Giddey. Trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in. Giddey's got 18 points in the game.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Paul passes to Yurtseven. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
First and assist. And they were #1 in field goal percentage. Their shot selection, a major focus for this group, and more often than not, it was going to be their O that propelled them to victory.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. Kispert's checked in for Banchero. There's a screen. Here's Giddey. A three-pointer off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Strong, the pass to Paul. Indiana moving the ball around. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Indiana trailing here. Ball looking over the floor. Teardrop shot. He gets it in there. Paul's got 8 points.
The teardrop. Man, he does it so nicely. It's 6 feet tall. That might be stretching it a touch. It's a shot that Paul has had to master. And he certainly has.
Good.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Wagner.
Wagner gives you size, and he can stretch the floor as well. I mean, he's a very solid player who knows how to play the game.
Nembhard finds Okoro. Here's Paul. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Indiana ball.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Pacers. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Saw. There's Porter with the 3. The 3. Saw's shot is off. Clippers leading by 3. Kispert kicks to Murray. Now here's Wagner. And here is Murray, defended by Paul. Giddey with it. And Sarr pulls it down. There's 1:47 left in the third. Pass to Paul. Outside, Porter releases. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Clippers shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Murray, the pass to Wagner. Here's Kispert, covered by Okoro. Kispert kicks to Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
That free throw, no good. OG Anunoby's checked in for Indiana. And he sinks the second. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. No good with the triple. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Now Paul. 8 points for him. Porter, no luck. Pass to Craig. Floats one up. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. Ball outside. Here's Anunoby. Hands it from downtown. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Chet Holmgren out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Banchero in at the point. Now, here's Suggs. Anunoby outside. Porter finds Okongwu. Shoots over Vucevic. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Okongwu.
Growing into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
We play just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren can't hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Banchero against Anunoby. And he drives in. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Pacers lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Buries the long-range jumper. Banchero's got 25 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Porter. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 5. And it's denied.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Count that one. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Suggs passes to Anunoby. And here is Suggs. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. Banchero with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. And here is Holmgren. Back to Banchero. Over Suggs. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pacers trail by 7. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Pass to Banchero. Now the Pacers moving it up. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Wide open look here for Murray, and again it's the Clippers missing. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Rejected by Banchero. Back to Finney-Smith. Murray against Suggs. Murray kicks to Holmgren. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Holmgren's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Okongwu. Now here's Porter. 6 to shoot. Anunoby outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Finney-Smith with it. Here's Banchero. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Banchero against Anunoby. Okongwu dishes to Suggs. Anunoby cracks in the tray. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Back to Banchero. Zubac, a screen on Suggs. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now Suggs. Anunoby outside. Pass to Suggs. Anunoby kicks to Suggs. Offline with his 3.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Murray, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Murray. Porter with the steal. And here is Suggs. Anunoby outside. A second chance effort. Back to Suggs. It's good from long range.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Suggs against Banchero. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Murray. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter, no luck. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Finney-Smith. Banchero finds Holmgren. Zubac, a screen on Porter. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Porter. Holmgren can't hit. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. took him no time at all on that one. Suggs has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, nice work by Suggs going after his own shot. Not just waiting for it to happen, he initiated it.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Here they are, your Indiana Pacers.
Kisper's checked in for Jamal Murray. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys.
Thanks, David. On defense, the Pacers. Banchero looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Banchero's got 27.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
Clippers leading by 4. Now, here's Kisper. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Free throw good. Porter.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And Porter drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Banchero passes to Finney-Smith. Zubac kicks to Holmgren. Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Pass to Porter to take the lead. Banchero grabs the board.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Okongwu with it, defended by Holmgren. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Second free throw, no good. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Anunoby. Goes up on the block. The Pacers pull it in. Okongwu's now got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. pass to Anunoby. Now Jackson Davis. And here is Suggs. Anunoby outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Vucevic checked in for the Clippers. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Fight Squad. Get loud, let them hear it. The loudest.
On defense, Indiana. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Vucevic is just a gamer. Somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
The three. It's good, and the Clipper lead is kept back down to just 1 with the basket from Anunoby.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Here's Finney Smith. He's guarded by Anunoby. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Finney Smith, known as a utility guy, value utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too. With the big time and 1, this is now a 2-possession game.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Porter kicks to Suggs. 1:09 left in the game. Here's Anunoby. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Kispert with it. Pass to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Porter. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Suggs. It's good.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game. Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And now lead aside to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Jalen Suggs, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Vucevic. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Yeah,
such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Swiped away. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Cambridge. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now, Banchero. They've got Jalen Suggs. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Porter at the shooting guard position.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 47% from the fourth. Getting it done. On the wing, Porter. Back to Anunoby. Here's Suggs. And the three off target. And here is Los Angeles now. To the inside. Vucevic dishes to Banchero. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Porter. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here's Porter. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Los Angeles. Banchero passes to Zubac, and Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Back to Suggs. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They get it back. 4 on the clock. Anunoby has the open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 24 points.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Wagner. Banchero kicks to Kispert. A three-pointer, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Suggs. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
There's the three. To the wing on the left. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Caro, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Caro going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Pass to Okongwu. Indiana moving the ball. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, drills it from outside. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Banchero draws the double to the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Suggs with the steal. Pass to Jackson Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Jalen Suggs serving up an assist, boy. He is a capable point guard.
To the paint. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Indiana. And now we've got the intentional foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And a wide open look for Porter. And Indiana, another three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Suggs missing.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
Los Angeles with another miss. So it's Indiana picking up the win, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you had to work a little longer tonight, but you got the win. What does it mean to play like this in front of the home crowd?
It's a good team we just beat. You know, without this crowd's energy, we might not have pulled through in overtime, but this is a really good win for our team.
A few extra minutes to get it done, but you got it done. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Porter.